Good morning, students. Today we are going to take science subject and science subject topic number 10, that is force and types of forces. Before discussing this topic, I would like to discuss something about the motion. Okay, in last session we have studied about motion, that any object displaces from one position to another position, and if the displacement is continuously displacement is seen, means we say that the object is in motion, right? We have seen two types of motion. Which are the two types? Linear motion and non-linear motion. Linear motion means the motion which takes place in straight line. Okay, it is said to be linear motion. Non-linear motion, which is not there in straight line. Okay, motion is there, but it is not there in straight line. Is that clear, students? Next, linear motion. In linear motion, we have seen that is of two types. Which are the two types? Yes, uniform linear motion and non-uniform linear motion. Whereas non-linear motion, they are of four types. Which are those? Random motion, periodic motion, oscillatory motion and circulatory motion. याद आ रहा है आपको स्टूडेंट्स? बटरफ्लाई, फैन, merry-go-round. Yes, all these things are non-uniform motion. That is non-linear uniform motion. That is pendulum. You can say pendulum of a clock. Tick tock, pendulum. याद आ रहा है आपको? So that is non-uniform motion. And if you see here in linear motion, you have seen the example of the soldiers who are doing parade. Left right. Parade जो होता है ना, हाँ आपने देखा होगा एग्जाम्पल आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में, राइट? सो दैट इज दे आर गोइंग uniformly. There is no change. But if you see the girl one who is standing on climbing on the ladder and sliding ladder, that is a slide, जो खेल रही है वो लड़की स्लाइड पर, तो इट इज शी इज कमिंग somewhat at a great speed, somewhat at a high speed. So here the motion is in straight line, but it is not uniform. Okay, students. So that's all with this. Now, student, one question I would like to ask you: for motion, what is required? किसी ऑब्जेक्ट को मोशन में लाना है तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? Of course, force is required. बिना फोर्स के तो ऑब्जेक्ट हिलेगा नहीं ना, राइट? अब आप किताब को टेबल पे रखे हो तो अपने आप तो हिलेगा नहीं, या उसको फूकोगे तो भी वो हिलने वाला नहीं है. आपको फोर्स अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. सो व्हेन यू अप्लाई फोर्स, द ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्प्लेसेस फ्रॉम पोजिशन ए टू बी. आपको समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या कह रही हूँ? फोर्स अप्लाई करना पड़ता है, राइट? सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस दैट टॉपिक. मोशन इज देयर, ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर मूविंग, बट कैसे पॉसिबल है बिना फोर्स के? मैरी गो राउंड ऐसे ही घूमता है, फैन ऐसे ही घूमता है. हाँ, टेल मी, फैन ऐसे ही घूमता है, बटरफ्लाई ऐसे ही उड़ती है? हाँ, नहीं ना. तो जब वो फोर्स अप्लाई होता है तभी सारी की सारी चीजें जो है वो डिस्प्लेस हो जाती है, यहाँ से वहां पर जाती है, राइट? सो विदाउट फोर्स नथिंग इज पॉसिबल, right? So very first topic we have discussed is about motion, and that is my motto to revise that topic so that you can understand force clearly. Is that clear, students? Now I will read force for you. What is force? What are the types of force? Any object, students, if you want to set it in motion, force is required. Without force, object can't displace फ्रॉम वन पोजिशन टू अनदर. बिना फोर्स के ऑब्जेक्ट यहां से वहां हो ही नहीं सकता है ना. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, टेक आउट योर टेक्स्ट बुक फास्ट. यस, चैप्टर नंबर 10. हैव यू टेकन आउट, स्टूडेंट्स? ओके, सो यू कैन सी different activity or different actions are given over here which require force. Here you can see the bull. Bull is pulling a cart. So muscular force is required. What about this boy? This boy is pushing the wheel with the help of stick. Yes, so the wheel which is there, it is rolling. Right? Here the boy is kicking the ball. So you can see this boy, what this man is doing is rowing a boat. Here he uses the finger to press. So you can see after pressing, after applying force on particular position, you can see the sponge which is there, it has goes down. Yes, and what about this? It is rolling. The man is rolling something. Okay, so here everywhere you can see force is applied. So what does this picture shows? This picture shows that no object move without applying force. Yes, students, here different activities are given: lifting, pulling, riding a bicycle, stopping at a time, pushing or load. If a load is there, we are pushing it. Squeezing, नींबू निचोड़ना, squeeze करना. Okay, so there also we have to apply force. Then, or blending something, and driving vehicles, etc. It necessary to apply force for doing all this action. Force is applied to an object to pull or push in any manner. Okay, students, so force is necessary. If you don't apply force, work will be not done. Correct? So here, no objects. Overall, this point which has been given in the highlighted one, it is very important and you have to learn by heart. Yes, it is regarding force. Let's see what it is. No object changes its position on its own. आपको भी कभी कभी ऐसा लगता होगा ना कि अपने आप सब काम हो जाए, अपने आप मेरा होमवर्क हो जाए, मम्मी को भी पता ना चले, लगता है ना. बट कभी ऐसा हुआ है? नहीं हुआ है ना. तो कभी भी ऐसा नहीं होगा. नेवर इट विल हैपन. यू हैव टू डू बाय योर ओन. नो ऑब्जेक्ट चेंज इज पोजिशन ऑन देयर ओन. फोर्स इज रिक्वायर्ड टू मूव एन ऑब्जेक्ट. किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट को अगर आपको डिस्प्लेस करना है या मूव करना है तो फोर्स इज मस्ट. क्लियर? ओके. फोर्स इज यूज टू चेंज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट. राइट? अगर डायरेक्शन चेंज करना है देन ऑल्सो फोर्स इज रिक्वायर्ड. और टू स्टॉप देन ऑल्सो फोर्स इज रिक्वायर्ड. सो फोर्स इज नेसेसरी टू चेंज द शेप ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट. व्हाट इट इज नेसेसरी? Force. Now students, let's see what are the different types of forces. Muscular force, mechanical force, gravitational force. Okay, so let's see what is muscular force. Muscular force is the force which is applied by your muscles, by bones and muscles. Yes, the movement that take place with the help of bones and muscles in our body. The person in the picture alongside is lifting a weight by using muscular force. You can see here students, here what this man is doing, he is applying muscular force. Okay, clear? समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Okay, next here is mechanical force. You can see the tractor. हाँ, tractor दिखा आपको? And what about this sewing machine? And what about this mixer and blender? So these all are having small machines. With the help of this machine, the tractor is moving, the sewing machine is moving, the sewing machine stitches the clothes. Okay, small machines are fitted in this, by which this machine is moving and we get our work done. So here mechanical force is applied, students. Okay, we use different machine for doing many tasks. Muscular force is used for running some machines. Some machines are run by using electricity or fuel. Machines like later are called automatic machine because mechanical force is used here. For example, sewing machine, electric pump, washing machine, mixer, etc. Make a list of other such machines. So you can make list by using your brain. Which all machines are there? Crane, of course, crane. And what else? Bulldozer. Huh? Which is used for rolling road. And what else? Come on, tell me. Yes, floor grinding machine. Then remember which all machine you can use? Normally which you are using at home? It's enough. After remembering you tell me. Okay? Next, gravitational force. One more force is there, gravity force. Okay, it is said that earth is a type of magnet, student. Every object coming towards the earth, why it is coming? Every object, when you throw any object upward, it is coming to us. Why? Because there is some gravitational force. That is why it is coming towards the earth. If an object is thrown upward by applying force, it reaches a certain height and come down again. Why it happens? You know, this great scientist, Isaac Newton, which is given over here, the picture, when he was small, he was just thinking that, why the apple is not going up? I am throwing it up now. Why it is coming down? The boy was so intelligent and he started thinking, why? There is something. That is why it is not coming, it is not going up. It is coming down. So at last he concluded that earth is having some force to it. And that is why it has an ability to pull object towards itself. Correct? Let's see. Sir Isaac Newton discovered gravitation in the 17th century. Earth's gravitational force act in direction opposite to that of an object move upward. Hence the speed of the object goes on decreasing till its end becomes 0. Then the object starts falling down instead of going up. Any further. While falling, its speed goes on increasing by the time due to gravitational force. So it is said that when we apply the force to the object to throw it upward to a certain end, it will end. The force applied will finish and then it will come down with a great speed because of the gravitational force. Is that clear? Now students, take out the next page. The gravitational force on the empty sac is less. That is to say, its weight is less. Okay, gravitational force on the bigger sac is greater. In other words, the bag weight is more. Yes. Here you can see small activities are given, students. See here, a person, one who is throwing a stone in a bucket. Can you see the height? दिख रहा है आपको? हाँ, very less height. What will happen towards it? And what about this man? ये पत्थर थोड़ा हाइट से फेंक रहा है तो पानी भी उछल पड़ा, राइट? क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा फोर्स से वो पत्थर नीचे आया. You can see here the weight is less. This man is carrying the weight. It is very less. So gravitational force is less, hence weight is very less. Here weight is more. ज़्यादा वेट उठाया है इसने तो नेचुरली ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स भी ज़्यादा होगा. ओके. Do you know, to weight an object, it is hung from the hook of a spring balance. स्प्रिंग बैलेंस देखा आप लोगों ने? हाँ, यस, वेट लिफ्टिंग के लिए यूज़ होता है किसी चीज़ का वेट नापने के लिए. ओके, वजन नापने के लिए. A suspended object is pulled downward by a force of gravity. At the same time, the force of the tension in the spring constantly pulls the object upward. Object comes to rest when tension in the string and the force of gravitational force on the object become equal. It will come to rest when it become equal. और फिर वहाँ पे वो शो करेगा कि इसका वेट इतना है. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? ओके. In this position, the scale on the spring balance shows the gravitational force acting on the object, which is the weight of the object. Okay, gravitational force acting on an object is the weight of the object. The gravitational force acting on an object is said to be weight of the object. Next is magnetic force. Let's see what is magnetic force. The force applied by a magnet. Students, you know, when the magnet is kept anywhere, surrounding magnetic field is created. आजू बाजू में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड क्रिएट हो जाता है, तो जो भी मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल है उन्हें वो अट्रैक्ट कर लेता है. ओके, कुछ भी हो, चाहे चम्मच हो या कोई भी लोहे से बनी हुई चीज़ें हो, वो तुरंत अट्रैक्ट कर लेता है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. आपको स्टूडेंट्स पता है MRI निकालते हैं पेशेंट्स के, यस, तो उस समय वहाँ पर कोई भी मैग्नेट से रिलेटेड या मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल की चीज़ें आजू बाजू नहीं रहती, क्योंकि जब वो मशीन चालू होती है तो सराउंडिंग में क्या होता है, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड क्रिएट हो जाता है स्टूडेंट्स, जिसके कारण जो भी चीज़ें होती है ना वो मशीन पर चिपकने की संभावना होती है. इसीलिए MRI मशीन्स के इर्द गिर्द जो है वो मैग्नेट की चीज़ें मैग्नेटिक मटेरियल्स जो है वो नहीं लाई जाती. जैसे पेन है, कैंची है या कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जिससे मैग्नेट आकर्षित हो जाओ, अट्रैक्ट कर लेता हो, ऐसी चीज़ों को वो आजू बाजू में नहीं रखते. ओके, नाउ प्लेस अ मैग्नेट ऑन अ टेबल. So you can see here the magnet is shown. Students, here see here a bar magnet is shown. Okay, so bar magnet ऐसे रहता है. यहाँ पे दिया है जो रेड रीजन है वो नॉर्थ साइड है, एंड व्हाट अबाउट द अदर ब्लैक रीजन, इट इज शोइंग द साउथ साइड ऑफ द मैग्नेट. Okay, here force exerted by magnet is magnetic force. Next is the frictional force. Yes students, what is frictional force? Frictional force मतलब जिस चीज़ से रुक जाता है कोई काम. Yes, अगर आप देखिए कांच का सरफेस है वो कितना स्मूथ होता है, स्मूथ होता है ना, उसके ऊपर से कोई भी चीज़ फिसल सकती है. क्यों? क्योंकि वो फ्रिक्शनलेस ऑब्जेक्ट है, उसमें फ्रिक्शन ही नहीं है. राइट, कभी कभी आपने देखा होगा कि आपके फ्लोर पर, आपके घर पर मान लो पानी गिर गया है, हाँ, आप उस पर फिसल जाते हो. क्यों? क्योंकि आपका जो फ्लोर है वो फ्रिक्शनलेस है, उसमें फ्रिक्शन ज़रा भी नहीं है. पानी आने की वजह से फ्रिक्शन और ज़्यादा बढ़ जाता है और आप फिसल के गिर जाते हो. आप वही चीज़ रोड पर क्यों नहीं गिरते? रोड पर फ्रिक्शन ज़्यादा होता है, जिसके कारण पकड़ हो जाती है. दैट मीन्स आप अपने आप को सही ढंग से बैलेंस कर सकते हो और चल सकते हो और दौड़ सकते हो. बट वही चीज़ अगर आप स्लिपरी सरफेस पे करोगे तो वहाँ पे नहीं हो सकता. वहाँ पे बहुत जल्दी कोई भी चीज़ मोशन में आ जाता है, मतलब बहुत जल्दी वो चीज़ वहाँ से हिल जाती है. इज दैट क्लियर? नाउ लेट्स सी फ्रिक्शन. आपने कैरम खेला है कभी? हाँ, तो कैरम की गोटियाँ अगर निकाली हैं, इफ़ यू वांट टू रिमूव द कॉइन्स ऑफ द कैरम, हाँ, व्हाट विल यू डू? एक स्ट्रैगर होता है. यस, यू विल फ्लिक द कॉइन विद द स्ट्रैगर. ओके, सो इफ you want to make the board more soft, okay, so for that what you will do? जो कैरम बोर्ड है उसको बहुत सॉफ्ट और स्मूथ बनाना है. उसके लिए आप क्या करोगे? बोरिक पाउडर डालोगे ना. हाँ, तो बोरिक पाउडर के कारण क्या होगा? वो सरफेस स्मूथ हो जाएगा. यस स्टूडेंट्स, so when you add carom powder on the carom board, it makes the surface slippery and it will make very much easy for you to take out the coins and win the match. Okay, so let's see here. When a carom piece is flicked lightly, it slides over the carom board but stop at certain distance. Why? Because of friction. स्मूथ नहीं है, वो रुक गया. क्यों रुका? क्योंकि वो फ्रिक्शन वहाँ पे हो गया है. जिसके कारण वो पॉइंट नहीं निकल पाए, राइट। द बॉल रोलिंग ओवर अ फ्लैट ग्राउंड स्टॉप एट सर्टन डिस्टेंस। बॉल है, आप देखते हो, ओके। सो व्हेन द बैट्समैन हिट द बॉल, it goes to some distance, it will fall on the ground, it will roll and then it will stop. Why the ball stop? Because of the friction of the ground. Is that clear? Next, when two surface rub against each other, the force of friction comes into play. It always act an opposite against the डायरेक्शन। दो सरफेस है, जब वो रब करते हैं तब अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में फोर्स होता है, जिसके कारण से वो रुक जाता है। ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज अ बॉल, राइट, दिस इज अ सरफेस, हाँ, एंड दिस इज अ हैंडकरचीफ। ये हैंडकरचीफ है, ये अलग सरफेस। जब ये दोनों एक दूसरे के संपर्क में आते हैं तो फ्रिक्शन क्रिएट होता है, जिसके कारण वो बॉल रुक जाता है। क्लियर, समझ में आया आपको क्यों ये बॉल रुका? ग्राउंड पर भी वही होता है, जब बॉल इस तरह से रोल होता है तो ये रुक जाता है। क्यों रुक जाता है? क्योंकि फ्रिक्शन होता है दो सरफेस के बीच में। क्लियर? ओके ओके स्टूडेंट्स, सो here you can see how the man, one got slip because of his leg fall on the banana peel. Okay, so here the surface becomes slippery and that is why the man got slip and fall down, right? Now here we are going to see the next one, that is electrostatic force. Spread small pieces of paper on a table, rub a piece of thermocol or inflated balloon against silk cloth. Bring it near these pieces, rub a plastic comb against dry hair and repeat the activity. आप ये कर सकते हो स्टूडेंट्स। रब अ पीकॉक फेदर, पीकॉक फेदर होता है मोर पंख, पीकॉक फेदर between two pages of notebook and bring it near your finger. What do we see in the above activity? The piece of paper, the hair and the peacock feather are seen to move. Why they are moving? Only because of the electrostatic energy. Static electricity is produced on a material like plastic, rubber, ebonite due to friction. Static electricity is an electric force which has been produced due to friction. Friction के कारण ये produce हुआ है. Okay? The force exerted by such electrically charged material is called electrostatic force. Okay? Now come to the next page. Combined forces. While an action is taking place, various types of force act on an object in question. You might have seen a roller coaster or a juggling of a sailboat in the seashore. Variety of force act together in this case. To obtain more information about this type of word, type the words or trick science in the Google search on the internet. Then you will come to know about the combined force. Okay students, so what I will learn from this lesson? Force is required to bring an object in action. Okay, then force is necessary for making an object move, to change the direction of motion and also to change the shape of an object. Force is required. There are various type of force such as muscular force, mechanical force, gravitational force, magnetic force, frictional force and electrostatic force. Okay, so students, with this I am finishing the topic of force and types of forces. Next we have to go with our home assignment. Okay, bye students.